Hello and welcome to today's MJ News Digest, February 8, 2021. How are you doing? Here are today's headlines. Thank you. MJ rules France. A live conspiracy. MJ Justified album and Michael Jackson and me. And of course the YouTube recommendation of the day. So before we start, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you. MJ News Digest, the YouTube channel, has now surpassed 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. That was my dream. I was hoping to get 1,000 subscribers and we managed it. I'm hoping that YouTube are going to open the community tab very soon so that we can create a really vibrant and energetic Michael Jackson community on YouTube. I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm having an absolute blast creating the MJ News Digest for you, also converting the VHS videos and putting the archive footage on the channel for you, whether you've seen that before or not, and also researching and putting together this special reports. And I do it all for the love of Michael Jackson. I know that you're here as well for the love of Michael, and I really do appreciate it. Please believe me. Thank you so much. Okay, so our first story is from Brandon Penny on Twitter. Thank you, Brandon. The best-selling album in France, or the best-selling albums in France, Michael Jackson rules all the charts. Read full article. So of course I had to, so there's screen grabs. So the first best-selling albums in France is Celine Dion with Dieu and Michael Jackson with Thriller at number 2. That's amazing. And Dangerous is number 10 as well. Wow. Okay, and on to the second screen grab. English language studios best-selling albums in France. Number 1, Michael Jackson with Thriller. Number 2, Michael Jackson with Dangerous. Number 6, Michael Jackson with Bad. Number 12, Michael Jackson with History. France loves Michael Jackson, and why the hell not? That is amazing. Michael Jackson is still breaking records all over the world. Okay, so our next story is from BU Now. This is Carly's Conspiracy Corner number 2. Michael Jackson is not dead. I know this is a very controversial subject, but bear with me. So this is part 2 of Carly, whoever she is, her conspiracy corner. It says here that on June 25th, 2009, Michael Jackson was pronounced dead. Then it goes on to ask, but who was Michael Jackson? What a stupid question. So there's a bit of a biography here. It then goes on, it mentions the Jackson 5, the Pepsi burning, the allegations, and of course the death of Michael Jackson. But it also says, where is it? Yet many people have provided evidence that produces much suspicion that the singer is still alive. And that's an important sentence. Many people have provided evidence that produces suspicion that the singer is still alive. It doesn't mean that Michael Jackson is alive. So it says it's going on about the fact that Michael Jackson had a closed casket at his memorial, and that's proof, or one bit of proof that Michael Jackson wasn't actually in the casket. But then it goes on to say that there was this photo of Michael Jackson in an open casket, but actually it was James Brown. Then goes on to say that many people have taken up the time to dress up and role play as a singer. Oh dear. We're not going to get into that. However, this last piece of evidence is the most deceiving of them all. It says after Jackson's death, he was taken away in a coroner's van from his home in LA. Well, that's complete bullshit. He wasn't taken away in the coroner's van from his home. Oh dear. But it's highlighting this video, which was shown to be a hoax. This was completely debunked, of Michael Jackson lookalike coming out of the back of a coroner's van as proof that he was alive. Anyway, let's have a look at these comments. Well, before we do, it says the conspiracy theory is truly inciting and insane to believe. Is Michael Jackson still alive? Is society onto something? Society does not believe that Michael Jackson is alive. There's I guess you could call it a fringe element of the MJ fan community that believe that Michael Jackson is alive, and perhaps you do, and we'll get to that in a moment. But onto the comments. The first comment, of course, is from Cecil Holmes, Pearl Jr.'s husband, and Cecil says 11 plus year investigation proves beyond any reasonable doubt that MJ faked his death. It doesn't, Cecil. It does not prove beyond any reasonable doubt that Michael Jackson faked his death. Pearl makes, I guess, if I'm going to be generous, Pearl makes some good arguments that Michael Jackson could still be alive, but Pearl can believe what she wants to believe, you can believe what you want to believe, and I will believe what I want to believe. The thing that bothers me regarding comments from Cecil and from Pearl, and I've had a lot of these on my own videos which I've chosen not to publish their comments, is that they always link back to their paid products, and that leaves a really sour taste in my mouth. Dusty Rogers comments and says Michael is alive, he is fulfilling Revelation 11. He is the two witnesses. We are all taking part in the greatest show on earth. The job of the two witnesses is to measure the temple of God and false. Oh dear. So what do you think? Do you believe that Michael Jackson is alive? Let me know in the comments, and if you do, let me know why you believe Michael Jackson is alive. It'd be really interesting to know. I'm not saying that. What am I saying? I'm saying that I believe that Michael Jackson sadly passed away in 2009, but I'll be really interested to hear your views on this. So the next story is, again from Twitter, this is from B. Dolan. So this is referencing how Justin Timberlake shat all over Janet Jackson during the Super Bowl. And B. Dolan put out a mixtape called An Open Letter to Justin Timberlake, and then said the world is waking up to the truth. But what interested me was the follow-up tweet on this thread. So again, B. Dolan says, also please enjoy this mixtape where I removed Justin Timberlake from his best instrumentals and gave them back to Michael Jackson for whom they were originally intended. And I thought, I listened to this and I was absolutely blown away. This mixtape is amazing. It's called Unjustified, Man of the Pecker Woods. So yes, Justin Timberlake's vocals have been removed from the Justified album and Michael's songs have been placed on top. And honestly, it's so good. You can stream this for free on Bandcamp or from this tweet that I'll link in the description, or you can buy it for about £3. I'll play a little bit for you now. Okay, let's just fast forward. It's good, isn't it? Oh, I love that. Okay, there's so many tracks on here. So we've got, there's the intro. We've also got the Billie Jean, bringing Billie back. Rock My Senorita. I think that's You Rock My World and Senorita. Smooth Thriller Clothes. Do Your Remembrance, that's Do You Remember the Time? Or Remember the Time. Take Back the Scream featuring Janet Jackson, that's an amazing track. Loads of tracks on here. As I said, you can buy this or you can stream it. I would recommend you do either or both. Next story is again from Twitter from MJJ Street. Thank you very much, mjjstreet.com. Hey MJ News Digest, have you heard about the new book written by one of the follower fans, Talitha? I was one of her travel buddies and shared some Michael adventures with her. She was one of the fans in LA from March to June 2009. Lots of new info in the book. Yes, I had heard about this book and I meant to buy it, and now I've caught up with my tweets. I have bought the Kindle version of the book. I'm thinking I'm going to buy the paperback because I absolutely love that cover, and I'm going to start reading it tonight, and I will leave a review on MJ News Digest soon. So this is on michaeljacksonandme.com. Isn't that front cover amazing? So it says here, it's a real-life fairy tale. Michael Jackson and Me is a 285-page memoir by Irish fan Talitha Linehan, in which she describes seeing Michael perform at 17 history concerts, meeting him at hotels and venues across Europe, the US and Asia, spending a day with him at Neverland Valley and becoming a daily presence around him during his final years. The book includes never before published photos of Michael and Talitha excuse me, and messages he wrote to her from her private collection. And you can buy the ebook or paperback on Amazon, available worldwide. Here are all the links, and I'll be leaving this website link in the description. You can also buy the book from the following retailers. You can buy the paperback worldwide with free shipping, and you can buy the ebook on Kobo worldwide. And there's reviews on here too. So as I said, I'm going to start reading this tonight. I can't wait. And I will leave a review, or I'll put a review on a future MJ News Digest. Thank you very much, mjjstreet.com. Okay, so on to our YouTube recommendation of the day. Now, I'm pre-recording this, because I'm going to be working tomorrow, so I don't know if the weekend is going to pay any kind of like homage or tribute to Michael Jackson during his Super Bowl set. But this video is the influence of Michael Jackson on The Weeknd. So it's a short interview with him about Michael, and then it kind of shows how Michael has influenced The Weeknd. It's a really interesting video. I hope you like it. I'll link the full video in the description, and I'll play a little bit. I'll play a little bit of it. I'll play a little bit for you now.
I always use Michael as first and foremost as a vocal inspiration, and Off the Wall was definitely the one that made me feel like I could sing. I found my falsetto because of Off the Wall. Don't stop till you get enough.
And that's it for today's MJ News Digest. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. I love you for it. Please like, comment and subscribe, because the best is yet to come.